didn't just swallow us, it dragged us. The soil beneath our feet turned soft, then liquid, then alive. There was no chance to grab anything, no time to scream, just a violent, choking pull as we were yanked downward. We didn't fall straight down. We slid, tumbling through a narrow, twisting chute of dirt and roots that clawed at our arms and backs. For a terrifying stretch, it felt like being sucked through a throat made of earth. Dirt filled my mouth. My shoulder slammed into a root. Something tore my jacket. Then, impact. I hit packed soil hard enough to knock everything out of me. For a long second, I just lay there, stunned, the ringing in my ears louder than my own breath. "Emma," I rasped. Silence, then, faintly, from somewhere in the dark, "I'm here." Relief washed through me. "Jonas?" A shaky, "Yeah, I'm fine," told me we'd all made it through the fall and we're still together. I forced myself upright, still dizzy from the landing, my chest tight and bruised. The darkness pressed in so thick it felt physical, until a faint, unnatural glow flickered to life. My backpack was somehow still strapped to me, dirt-packed but intact. The others were checking theirs too, making sure what little gear we'd brought was still there. We weren't in a room. We were underneath it. A vast hollow stretched beneath the cabin. Not man-made, not dug. It was too large, too smooth, too intentional to be natural. The walls pulsed faintly with black veins crawling through the soil, twitching beneath the surface like something alive moved behind them. Emma stepped beside me, staring. We're under the cabin, but this wasn't made by people. A chill slid down my spine. Through the corner of my eye, I saw movement. A shape moved at the far end of the cavern. The same figure from the cabin, stepping fully into view now. The mask-like face, the stretched, wrong silhouette, the pale, burning pinpoints where its eyes should be. Jonas whimpered and stumbled back. The creature tilted its head, as if examining something fragile. "You came back, just as we knew you would," it rumbled, the sound rolling through the dirt like distant thunder. My knees weakened. Emma swallowed. What are you?" The creature's shadow spread along the walls like spilled ink. "We are the Hollowed. Our hunger predates your forest, predates your kind." The cavern vibrated under our feet. Emma's breath hitched. "What do you want from us?" The Hollowed stepped closer, its voice low and steady. "We feed on the fear of those who vanish here. Their last thoughts, their final terror, their minds breaking in the dark. Everything stays in the soil. We consume that fear until nothing of them remains." A ripple crawled along the walls, its mask leaned forward. "That is why the forest whispers. Every missing person, every scream that never reached daylight, they all fed us. Once, this place where you are standing was our body. Centuries of starvation reduced us to this shape, but the hunger never died." Emma flinched backward. Before any of us could speak, a thin, trembling voice rose behind us. "Leave, leave now." I spun, nothing but darkness. Jonas whispered, "That's the voice that warned us." Emma's eyes widened. "Yeah, that's the other voice, not the Hollowed." The whisper came again, strained. "Light, stay in the light." Emma breathed. "It's helping us." The Hollowed's mask twisted. "Our lost one," it hissed. Still clinging to hope, its tone sharpened with bitterness. "It was the lost one who bound us centuries ago, and we have waited in the dark to tear them apart." "Lost one?" Emma demanded. "What does that mean?" The creature stepped forward slowly, savoring our fear. "This place takes all who wander too deep. Most are consumed. Watcher. Its burning eyes drifted past us. "The Watcher?" I whispered. "A remnant," the Hollowed snarled. "A soul trapped here long ago. It warns the living because it remembers dying." Emma's voice trembled. "Why warn us?" The whisper behind us answered, weaker now. "I was human once, but my strength has been fading for so long." The cavern shook violently. The Hollowed raised one long, shadowed arm. "Your fear feeds us. Your return strengthens us." Emma shouted, "Back up! Don't let it get close." We scrambled backward, and that was when I noticed something on the ground. Symbols, cut into the dirt in a circle, faded, broken, barely glowing. Before any of us could question it, the thin voice rose sharply, stronger than before. "The circle. Get in the circle, now." Emma jumped at the sound. "It's the Watcher. It's telling us where to go." Jonas shook his head, panicked. "What circle? What does it mean?" My flashlight flickered on. I had taken it out of my backpack and lifted it by instinct. The Hollowed recoiled, flinching like the light peeled at its skin. The Watcher screamed. "It's still weak. The seal held it for 2 centuries, but now I am losing strength." Emma shouted, "What seal?" The Watcher explained in a trembling voice. "The cabin above that you saw the first time had shifted the earth. The symbols of the seal I made cracked. I held the Hollowed here for a long time, but as my strength weakened, the seal was broken too." The Hollowed lunged again, faster. We ran. The Watcher's voice came through now, just a little stronger, but still strained. "Fill the gap. Complete the circle. Right there." Emma spotted the broken section of glowing symbols. "There," she yelled. "Stand there." Jonas stumbled. "Why us? Why can't the Watcher do it?" The ground vibrated with the Hollowed's roar. "Because I am no longer alive," the Watcher said sadly. "I held it alone for so long, but I can't anymore. I need living minds, your resolve, your light." We dove onto the broken portion of the circle. Our flashlights crossed, 3 trembling beams forming a triangle. The Hollowed screamed, its mask splitting like old bone. The Watcher's voice strained. "Your light completes what I cannot. Fear strengthens the Hollowed, but resolve weakens it and repairs the seal." The cavern shook violently, the circle flickered. The patch under Jonas dimmed. "No, no," Jonas cried. The Hollowed began to push forward through the weakened spot like smoke forcing through a crack. Emma grabbed Jonas and shoved him back into position. "Don't move, it needs all of us." The circle ignited, symbols flaring one by one, bright as white fire. The Hollowed shrieked, its shadow peeling away like burning paper. "You cannot bind me again," it roared. "I woke once, I will wake again." Light surged through the dirt like lightning. A thunderous crack split the cavern. The Hollowed was dragged downward, torn into fragments, sucked through the earth like water down a drain. "This seal will fail in time." It screamed in a voice that was still loud but splintered. "And you will be mine." The blinding flash thinned out, shrinking to a soft, unsteady shimmer across the symbols. Silence crashed down. The symbols dimmed to embers. The ground exhaled a faint, warm breath. Then a soft voice whispered, "Thank you." It was the Watcher's exhausted whisper. Emma whispered, "It's gone. We're freed." Jonas wiped his face. "Can we leave now, please?" Behind us, the dirt shifted, a slope rising, roots pulling aside to reveal a path upward. The forest led us back. When we climbed up, the clearing was empty. The cabin was gone, erased, as if it had never been there at all. Emma studied the soil. "It seems the seal has been remade for now." I exhaled slowly. The wind felt cold, but normal. And the Watcher adventure?" I asked. Emma didn't look away from the trees. "It warned us when no one else could. If it's free, maybe it's at peace," Jonas whispered. "And if it's not?" A breeze moved through the trees, soft, low, like a voice carried on leaves. "Leave, now. Not a threat, not fear. A farewell." We began to walk and didn't look back.